In 2014, the state of Maine implemented a work requirement program for food stamp recipients, again, who were able-bodied adults and had no dependents, no children. And in 3 months' time, that caseload of people on food stamps plummeted by 80%. 80%. I mean, the correlation is so obvious. There's not even anyone who's denying that. Liberals just ignore it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, 80%, very similar to what happened with welfare reform after 1996. So this lots of evidence that supports this. The Foundation for Government Accountability conducted a study, and they found that if we were to reform Medicaid across the board, just Medicaid, and include work requirements in Medicaid, enrollment would drop by 13.6 million by fiscal year 2027. That would save, they estimated, about $1 trillion over 10 years. I mean, these things aren't optional. At this point, we're $22 trillion in debt. We're running possibly $1 trillion deficit this fiscal year. We have to cut spending, and this is a common sense way to do it. All we're asking people to do who are receiving free taxpayer funded programs, all we're asking them to do is, if you're able-bodied, you're not pregnant, and you don't have dependents, to at the very least work as a volunteer somewhere for 20 hours a week. I think that is completely reasonable. I think it's insane that anyone is opposed to this. And I think it says a lot about the motivations, frankly, of anyone who would stand in the way of these common sense reforms, these reforms that are going to help lower income people.
Right, because really the only thing that it does is it puts a prevention mechanism in welfare to make sure that welfare is not a lifestyle that people are choosing just because they can. We don't want to implement, what we saw in the Green New Deal frequently asked questions from AOC, where she said, we'll give free money to anybody who's unwilling to work, not just unable. This is a prevention mechanism to make sure that people who are unwilling to work, and that's why they're on welfare, that they get up and go find a job, or at least, like you said, volunteer for a few hours every week. This is to make sure that the benefits are given to those who really need the help.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.